I'm Pastor Greg Mott, and I'm here at Houston Christian University in an exact replica of the Supreme Court section of the Independence Hall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Supreme Court of Pennsylvania began here in 1743. And in 1790, our federal government moved to Philadelphia, and this room was where the United States Supreme Court held its first two sessions. As we talk about this next P, we're talking about partnerships. Who will the candidate partner with? No elected man or woman can do it alone. Imagine being a one-person basketball or baseball team. It's impossible. Now imagine running a city or a country by yourself. It's even more impossible. Just getting into office has required a team of donors, volunteers, strategists, and hopefully the prayers of friends and family. The elected official has built a good team, run a good race, and now sits in office. The partnerships that got them to the desk will be needed to govern as well. They will need others to continue working and moving forward. So we need to ask this question. Once this person is in office, who will they partner with to accomplish the tasks? This will differ on the federal, state, and local levels, but we know that one person can't do it all. So let me give you three things to consider as we ponder this P of partners. Number one, who will they hire and appoint? For example, let's take the highly discussed and debated presidential race. Which candidate would appoint federal judges and Supreme Court justices who best represent your faith and beliefs? Keep in mind, federal judges are appointed for life. Also, which candidate would fill cabinet positions with people most likely to align with your values? Here's some of the traditional 15 or so cabinet positions: Secretaries of Defense, Education, Energy, Health and Human Services, Homeland Security, Justice, the Treasury, Veterans Affairs, on the list goes. Who would they put in those positions that you would want in that place? And maybe most importantly, which vice presidential candidate would you want to be a heartbeat away from the presidency? Number two, this next category is very helpful to consider as well. What organizations endorse the candidate at this time? This often shows the policies that they will seek to champion if elected. Do you respect and agree with the endorsing groups? Do they hold your values? Better question, do they hold biblical values? And number three, and finally, what is the party platform of the candidate? This is very helpful, and you can read it very clearly what the party platform is. This can be helpful in particular for the down ballot candidates. In my county, there are races for over 20 offices in this presidential election year. Now, of course, the presidential election gets a lot of attention. It can be difficult to thoroughly know each candidate in detail down ballot or even in the presidential election, so their chosen political party platform could help you. A comparison of 6 different party platforms can be found at myfaithvotes.org. I didn't even know that there were 6 parties to compare. But feel free to refer to other Christian voter guides, many of which can be found online. Whether we like it or not, most votes are a decision between a Republican and a Democrat. So knowing the platforms of each party can bring clarity with who lines up with your views. The partners in leadership say a lot about the candidate and what they hope to accomplish. So don't focus only on the candidate, but also look at who surrounds them and who will be chosen to serve on their team. Friendship and partnerships are integral parts of our personal lives. And this principle holds even greater significance in the lives of our elected leaders. This connection underscores the importance of considering these relationships when evaluating leadership potential.